We're on.
Welcome back to the Pepper and Me podcast. I'm Cherie Margaret Davies, here with Lorne Paul Button Davies, Campbell James Atwood, and today we are going to discuss what's happened over the last few weeks, on-site, off-site, and all around town.
When did your name change?
Just now.
Just now?
Yeah, I just felt like
Just
bringing something different to the
rolling it
table
back.
today.
That was actually quite, I'm really liking this new intro every
Yeah,
time.
different intro, yeah.
Go away.
Yes, I might do a News Talk ZB next time.
Here's a question. What episode are we up to?
this is
We've started again.
Fred.
Yeah,
This is
Fred again.
I think
Five?
it's episode 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, episode 5.
Hey, so we've only missed 1 week, which is good. Well, we missed last week, but there has been a lot happened over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, last week was a
Goodness.
big week for you guys.
fill us in.
Well, let's just do an overview so we can, and then we'll backtrack. So, like a contents page. Okay, so firstly, me and Campbell went to Sydney.
Oh yeah.
Campbell and I.
Yeah.
So we were only there for 3 days, but we clocked some. We were lads around town.
Yeah, no, it's cool place.
It is so cool, eh? I loved it. We had a great time, and then you went to Raro for a week.
Yep.
I came back. We launched straight into prep for our advent calendar shoot,
calendar photo shoot.
and then into our summer range shoot. So we prepped 40 recipes, and then poor Tash, she messaged me. I woke up to 2 messages on my phone on the shoot day, one from Tash, and she was like, "Oh my god, I am so sick." She wanted to try and still come in, but by midday she was in hospital, so she was proper sick.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
You
Like,
missed out on this.
yeah. And then I had a text from Steph at 6 a.m. being like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've been up
Vomiting,
all night
right.
vomiting." So she's our sweets and desserts cook. So, so I was 2 men down.
I woke up to this message as well from Cherie being like, "Oh my goodness, we're just going to have to photo shoot it ourselves." So I was laughing to everyone at work because I was just like sitting on the floor in the shower having like a little bit of a mental breakdown, like thinking through all the stuff that I needed to do if we were going to have to photo shoot it ourselves.
Yeah.
And like, so I was like, "Hey, I'm going to have to go to work. I'm going to have to make sure this battery's on charge. Going to have to do this. Going to have to do this." By the time I got out of the shower, we'd got a backup photographer.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
Blue, so
I put it on Insta at 6:30 when I woke up, and I was like, "Hey, long shot, and after a photographer today."
we've already got 30 recipes.
Because
We
I
need
couldn't pause it for Tash. Obviously, would have, if I could have paused it to wait for Tash, but we literally had thousands of dollars worth of food,
sitting ready to go.
sitting there ready to plate up.
Yeah.
So,
It's not just
and
like
I-
3 photos. It's
funnily enough, I feel like it was a little bit of fate intervening because I got the message from Kimberly, and I used to go to space with Kimberly, so I knew her. She probably took the first ever photograph of any Pepper and Me. She did some photos
yeah.
of Pepper on that tile with
That's
the Mother
right.
Ducker. I think it
That's
was a
right.
Mother Ducker shoot that she
Oh my
came and did for
goodness.
me. So they were like the first ever paid photos that we'd ever did for Pepper and Me 9 years ago.
That's
So it was
fun.
kind of a full circle moment for both of us. And she used to do a bit of influencing, and she was kind of always around on Instagram. But then we just hadn't seen each other for years and years and years because just life. So that was really cool. And she'd message and be like, "Hey, I can do this today." So she came and saved the day. But then I hadn't checked my message requests, and I had 7 photographers offer to come and help us.
Oh my
that
goodness.
day before I deleted the post at 8:30 a.m.
So in 2
So
hours, you
that
had so
just
many hands up.
was so.
All Tauranga based, or?
Oh, they must have been. So
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
had seen that post
And
that I'd
sent
put on
it
my
to
story
all
and
the
sent it to
photographers.
all the photographers they knew. Isn't that just not like a nice heartwarming little
Yeah.
story of the community pitching in? If if you need help, ask for it.
Yeah.
So I was also mentally, I was like, do you know what? I reckon I can take the photos because I style them now.
Yeah.
And I know what I wanted. So I was like, I can take the photos. They just need really good editing. But Luke was like, not. I kept seeing, when you can see someone typing, I could see him like writing a message for like an hour and then deleting it, like not sending it. And then when he did, he's like, I think it's more 80% in the photo, 20% in the editing. I was like, that's a very diplomatic way of saying, I don't think you can take the photos.
Just fair.
I think
It's fair.
I know, but I truly do want to learn how to do it because I
Yeah.
feel like I reckon I'm 70% of the way there.
Okay.
With I've got the eye for what I want in the photo, so I just need to know all the technical stuff.
Yep.
Maybe that's 80%. But if you've either got an eye for it or not, and I certainly didn't used to have it, and I reckon I've learned it.
I think as obviously as you've done more that you see more of what you want, and so you're like, oh, we could do that. And I think when you guys shot for the book, it was a real controlled environment.
Very controlled.
So once you kind of like you're out and you set it up, technically, it's almost
you get the lights in the right place. You
Yeah.
get the shadows out of there. You
Basically, you
get
pick
the
like
settings.
5 backgrounds that you
filter
want to
through them.
use.
Yeah. Do you
And-
remember when we went and watched the photographers do your second book?
Yes.
And I think they took 5 photos
in
Yeah.
a day.
a
Yeah.
day. But that's like a whole.
That's a full style.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I love them and we had a great time, but there's no need to go that slow on it.
Oh, looking at this,
Yeah,
looks awesome.
So we shot that in 3 days and then it took 15 days to shoot the other ones, I'd say.
Yeah,
Good couple
It's
of
a whole
weeks.
profession. You get diminishing returns, right? Like you put in 50% effort for 80% of like the output, and then you have to put in like you have to double your effort to get another 5% better result, right? So
Yeah,
it's
well,
like,
yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That's
you are
'cause
not
you're like
coming out with
fiddling
the
with the-
85%
Yeah.
photo, or
yeah.
you know,
I mean, fair,
say
but
that's 95 to
That's a good way to put it.
99%, but
also
diminishing returns. It's
it was me cooking everything up there
yes,
and Joe.
Yeah.
So I had Alicia, I had Em, I had Ella,
6 people
and
cooking. Yeah,
I had Steph helping me prep. So that was literally times 6 of the people doing the actual food,
Yeah.
which is pretty massive. So,
whereas up
I
there
mean,
there was 2 of you, right? So
yeah.
3 of you doing the
Yeah.
cooking and styling all of
but
the
that was a conscious choice. So like me and Tash have spent ages styling photos,
Yeah.
but I just wanted that clean look for these because I really like. Oh, do you know what it is? It's that publishing team, Alan and Unwin, who did the first 2 of my books, have done all of Vanya's books,
Everyone's books.
everyone's books, so they use the same
formula.
right? Which is great. It worked. It's always worked, but I just really wanted something different.
Yeah.
So this was like a conscious decision to not style them
Yeah.
too much.
So while we're talking about the book, should we talk about the book?
Yeah.
I heard that you were asking everyone some questions, so I thought we'd get them out there. So
Yes.
everyone can
Okay.
get all
good.
the answers
yes.
in one
all right.
hit.
Q&A.
All right, rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Okay.
When does the book come out?
So the pre-order is 1st of November, and the book.
September.
Shit. Okay.
That's the second
me
time
again.
you've done. You posted on Instagram that it was 1st of November.
I know.
as
You know,
well.
I get my months confused. You know.
When does the book come out?
So the pre-order launches 1st of September, and the book is due to arrive in port on the 9th of September and be shipped out around the 13th, 14th,
13th, 14th.
15th. of
In the first 2
September.
weeks of September.
Yes.
So when does it go on sale?
1st of September.
1st of September is pre-order. 12th of September is
Shipping, hopefully.
launch, though,
Yes.
of like,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay, but the day people can go buy it, 1st of September.
1st of September.
Right, let's clear that one up.
Hit it up. Get it, yeah.
Right, next question.
Okay.
How do people buy it?
Online, pepperandme.co.nz from the 1st of September.
Yep.
All the stockists will get the book as soon as it arrives on the 12th of September.
Okay.
So I'm hoping most of your local stockists will have this 12th.
Yep.
From the 12th of September, it will be on shelves.
12th, 13th,
Yeah.
around then. Yep.
Yeah.
What will it cost?
$49.95.
I need 50 peppermint products to cook the
Okay.
recipes?
No, good question. This is a great question. Do I need 50 pepper and meat products? No. I reckon you need 5 pepper and meat products.
Right.
So I've put on every single recipe, because I don't want people to not be able to use this book. I've put a recipe note, and then I have put an alternative for pretty much every recipe. Add Blow My Coals or Sanders seasoning. If you don't have Dude Ranch, substitute with Blow My Coals or Man Rub or Sanders seasoning. Obviously, what seasoning you use will change the flavour. If it's got Man Rub in it, it's going to have some more paprika notes. If it's got Blow My Coals, it's going to be different. But you can use any of those seasonings in this chicken bacon ranch cottage pie. So that's great. I reckon that little note's going to be key because hopefully it gets people using the recipe. You're not going to be put off by it.
So there's another segment at the bottom of each page, and
Yeah.
it's called, I think from memory, it's like ADHDers.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain that to us
So
too?
every recipe has a paragraph at the bottom for recipe for ADHDers, and it's basically a quick overview, 1 sentence description of what's happening in the recipe.
Okay.
So it's for people like me who are going to look at that recipe and not use it.
Right.
And be like, oh, I like that idea. There's the ingredients. I'm just going to cook it how I think
Highlights.
it should be cooked. So the recipe...
It's like a highlight.
yeah.
It is. So this is the recipe. There's a 11-step big recipe, and here's the recipe for ADHDers. Cook the chicken, make the white sauce, add the spinach and the chicken to the white sauce and season. Make the red sauce, Heat the oven, layer the chicken and spinach sauce with the red sauce and lasagna sheets, top with sauce and cheese, bake for 45 minutes.
Sweet.
No fluffy stuff. It's
No fluffy stuff. That's what's happening in that recipe.
Okay.
If you need to know how to make a white sauce, there's your white sauce. You know, if you need to make red sauce, there's your red sauce.
But if you're already confident in
But if
making
you're
a white
like,
sauce, you just
yeah,
want to know, give me the...
That's what I'm doing. And
Sweet.
often, just for people like who rush things into things like me, that's just going to be so
Game
key.
changing.
Because even I'll like get halfway through a recipe and I'm like, oh, I've actually done this in the wrong order. I've like completely done this in the wrong order. Recipe for ADHD is chuck everything in the slow cooker for 10 hours. You know?
That's it.
That's it.
You don't need 7 steps.
7 steps. It's easy. It's
Put it in the slow
beautiful.
cooker.
It's brilliant.
Happy days.
So there's little notes all through it, and yeah,
How many recipes are in the book?
I think we got 90.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think it was 96 or something, because a few of them technically counted as like 3
Sauces
or 4
or something,
recipes or
yeah.
sauces or stuff like that. But yeah,
What type of, I'm going to say cuisine, but I'm like, what is the range of categories this book goes into?
This is everyday food
Right.
for pepper and me lovers. I think. What sort of cuisine? There's everything in there because it's obviously uses all our seasonings. There's there's a few curries, there's a few soups, there's a few one pot dishes, there's a few ricey dishes. There's like a noodle in there. There's the bang bang chicken in there. But then there's loads of like pie kind of
One pot type.
one pot stuff that you're gonna cook for your family every night. Chicken and veggie kind of dishes.
Sweet.
Pastas, yeah.
And have you separated it out into like bites, meals, desserts, or how have you done that?
So what we've done is because there was a few little random bits in there that didn't fit anywhere, so we've done the signature pepper and me bites, which is the stuff that I love, like the pepper and me smash burger, the stracciatella, I think the whip fetta's in there, just some of the stuff that I make all the time. So that's the first category, the baked brie, the staff sausage rolls that we do all the time, Cherie's focaccia. So, and the cheese scones. These are the ones I use every week. Signature pepper and meat recipes. Then we've got salads. Then we've got savoury baking, which is breads, pizzas, pitas, stuff like that, buns. Then we've got weeknight dinners, and then sweet baking and desserts, which there is loads of, actually. There's a lot more sweet baking in this than the
last
other
few
two
books,
books. And it's easier baking. It's not like fancy tarty things. It's kind of more a dessert. You've got people coming around for dinner. You want to make a dessert. You're not going to spend all day following 100 things. There's 3 or 4 cookies in there. There's the basics, brownies, pancakes, dark chocolate mousse. That one's my favourite. Lemon posset, lemon slice, peach shortcake, raspberry chocolate cream pie. That's the classic. Self-saucing caramel apple pudding, funfetti cake, chocolate self-saucing pudding, crumbles. This is stuff that you use. You cook all the time. Yeah. This is your Bible. This is your new Bible, I reckon.
Sweet.
Every day
Those are all the
with
questions.
Cherie.
Yeah.
easy.
Cool.
Cool.
1st of September.
Yes, 1st of September.
Get it.
A lot of people have been
We have
asking.
3.5 million copies to sell, like Alex. No.
A lot of people have been asking.
That'll be the goal, eh?
What?
3 million copies.
3 million copies. Yeah, perfect.
4 million.
What's everyone been asking?
Everyone's
Cherie?
been asking if these are the same recipes off the club.
Ah.
And it's a really good question because, yeah, like 70% of these have stemmed from somewhere in the Pepper and Me
club,
Club.
yeah.
But the thing is, there's over 2,000 recipes on the club.
Yeah.
So if I've got an idea I want to do a chicken pasta, there's already going to be 6 on the club.
6
If I want
other
to do a
chicken
carrot
pastas,
cake,
yeah.
there'll be 3 variants on the club. I want to do a burger, there will be literally 100 burgers on the club. So, yeah, a lot of them are stemmed from there, but a lot of them I think you won't know about yet. Some of them are firm favourites and everyone will know about, but it's kind of elevated, I think. And they obviously look completely different because they've had a whole new
Photoshoot
facelift.
and a
So
whole check over
if
it.
you're thinking, oh, do I need to buy that book? I'm a member of the club. Like, you don't need to buy that book. You've got 2,000 recipes on the club.
Yep. Yep.
Do you use every single one of those 2,000 recipes on the club? Probably not. So
restart.
here is the
to,
best picks in a book form.
Yep.
Yeah, but
That's
that's
the
a
answer.
sexy looking book.
It is a sexy looking book. But that's the thing, like, no one ever really needs to buy a book, do they?
No.
You want to buy a book.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a
Yeah.
great gift. It's an easier way
Great
than
gift.
cooking on your phone all the time. And I think it's a better way to discover new recipes. So I think you're more likely to use a book, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
It's a different kind of thing.
It's a different kind of thing,
Literally in
eh?
this conversation this
Yeah.
morning.
And the club is constantly evolving. Like, we've had 30 new recipes on the club this month.
Yes.
So the club is going to be constantly new stuff. So if you're actively using the club and cooking those new recipes every day, that's awesome.
Perfect.
Great use of the club. A book is a different thing. A book is a book.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
But
think
there is
most
some crossover
people,
with the recipes,
yeah,
but not all.
100%. There's loads of crossover with the recipes. Yeah, loads.
Cool.
I'm not. It's not.
But it's
when-
cherry picked as well.
Well, it's
a
the
good
best. It's the best recipes. The favourite recipes shot in a beautiful setting. Yeah. Yeah.
Great. gift
I'll be
coming up
buying
for
one,
Christmas.
so
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
well, yeah.
My
I'll
mum.
gift you one for your
Yeah.
birthday.
I'll have to buy one for mum and
Yeah.
one for dad, and
I
then
know.
they can fight over,
Yeah.
and they just have the same book, even though they've got your other two.
It's such an interesting concept though, because their recipes are now so freely available, and particularly on Instagram.
Oh, and
My
ChatGPT.
entire feed is
Yeah,
recipes. Recipes
Recipes.
are everywhere. You want to make a lasagna, go search it on TikTok. Like, at the end of the day, no one needs to buy a book.
No.
So it's just such a good concept, but I do you want the book.
Yeah,
It's nice.
it's so
It's beautiful.
interesting, though,
It's such a good addition to your life. It's a
it's like-
value add for sure.
It's a physical. I don't want to say this the wrong way, but it's like someone being like, I love your recipes. So
Yeah.
I want to like have the book.
I want to be part of that.
and be able
Yeah.
to share that, be a part
Totally.
of it.
I want to gift it to my mum. I want to gift it to my friends.
And
yeah.
and there's some people that don't use the internet. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah,
There's
fair.
There's still people
Fair.
that don't cook with it.
But like, if you're going to put yourself into debt for it,
No.
you know, you don't need it. Yeah.
They're fair.
Yeah.
There's something different about cooking with a physical book as well, over an iPhone or a laptop, or scrolling through a recipe on a phone as well.
I reckon it's a coffee table book too.
Yep.
I've
Oh, and that's the way that we've designed it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
someone laughed at me
honestly,
when I
yeah.
said that, and I don't know if maybe they didn't like. I think it's a coffee table book.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Why did they laugh at you?
Well, maybe they weren't familiar with the concept of what a coffee table book was.
Right.
Maybe they're like, oh, haha, like it'll sit on a coffee table. I'm like, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, it's
Someone
pretty
pick it
enough
up
to
and
be
read it.
on display
Yeah, yeah.
as well as being used all the time. I reckon the first two books had a lot of filler recipes in there that I wanted to put in there, like the beef tartare and stuff. I've told you guys about that. And
Bougie sort of.
yeah, and I was really into beef tartare at that
Yep.
time, and I like making it, but I reckon 0 people have ever made that recipe.
Right.
Maybe 2.
Oh, fair
So
enough. I've made
there's
it.
none of those. There's none of those recipes in that book. You'll cook 100% of it,
Everyone,
which is
yep.
the aim in the game. I also loads of simple baking, which for the other two books I'm like, everyone's got recipes for lemon slice or
Yeah,
a
yeah.
great sprinkle cake or a brownie. Like, there's thousands of recipes like that. But sometimes you want to bake with your kids in the school holidays. You want to pick the book off your shelf and you want to bake it from the book.
Click through and
You
so,
don't
yeah.
want to Google brownie recipe every single time.
Yeah.
And because I find that's what I do myself. I bake with the kids all the time. And I'll literally I've got hundreds of beautiful books. Do any of them have a brownie in them?
No.
No. Not a simple, basic brownie,
You
you
bought
know?
a cheesecake book and it didn't even have a cheesecake in it.
I know. That's the problem with bloody coffee table books, isn't it?
Blue cheese book. Yeah.
Oh my God, I know. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's book chat.
That's really
Wound
exciting.
up. Yeah, really exciting.
1st of September, $49.95,
1st of September, $49.95.
and shipping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And if you need to buy products to go with the book, if you're not sure what to have, get a Sanders, get a Blow My Coals, choose a salt, man grind or sunshine, and then maybe go like one Mexican season, so like either Taco Tuesday or Mexican paste, and then get one kind of Middle Eastern seasoning, like either the Dakar or the Moroccan paste or the Za'atar. Get one of those.
Yep.
And then
You'll be sus.
that's a great base to start with. You'll be able to cook most of the recipes.
Ask
with that.
2 more questions, please.
Yes.
First question is, will you be selling the book as a part of a set like your other?
Yeah, we will. We're just struggling because I've been so broad with my replacements of products. It's hard to pick what goes in there, but I think we'll pick 8 and
Do it.
and yeah, we will. We'll do a set with it.
And are you still selling your other first 2 books?
Yes.
Will you be selling all 3 together if someone hasn't brought
I
anything?
hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I was just asking.
Maybe. Yeah.
Might be there.
Trio of books.
So if you're a new fan, you might want to get all in one hit.
get it all over with.
Or gift to someone.
Maybe. I actually think the better option would be to do a book and and a 4 product, and then a book and a 10 product.
Yeah, so a big
So
book,
there's
a
sort
big
of a,
big set and a small set.
Oh, also, first 1,000 books are going to get a free sample pack. So they're going to get the book. We haven't told anyone that.
Oh yeah.
We're doing 5 samples, eh?
Oh my goodness, this is complicated because it depends if you're Pepper Post or not.
Right, because Pepper Post is already getting
Pepper Post
products
is already getting
for
extra
free.
stuff.
Yeah. So if
Pepper
you're not
Post-
Pepper Post, the
Yeah.
first 1,000 books sold will get
Some extra
5
samples.
samples packs of seasonings. So you can go and raw dog that. You don't have any pepper in me. You'll still be able to cook most of the recipes. Try the products.
But that's kind of it's going to be impossible for people to know if they're the first 1,000 or not. So
Well, I'll
it's like
tell them. I'll say when we've finished it. Maybe we'll just keep doing samples for that original release, you know?
We'll see. But it does mean that people can get going, or it makes it even more attractive as a gift, because if you're giving it to someone who might have 1 or 2 pepper and me things, there's an extra top up there they can get going.
Yeah, it's a great gift. It makes it the perfect gift. Okay,
Nice.
right, let's go back to Sydney.
Oh yeah, Sydney. Should we talk about the marketing event or?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about marketing event, because I actually had quite a lot of questions about that. So we
yeah.
went to a Black Friday launch pad event for Ecom Equation, which is what Campbell does, the train
Enable.
with 4K enable. So I've not had anything to do with it. We don't really, you do it a little bit for Pepper and Me in terms of ads, but not like what they do,
We
eh?
don't implement the same thing we do for Canada.
Nah.
But the concepts, I think it's interesting because a lot of the people they train, most of the time, like I'm going to say 70%, are probably new in terms of entrepreneurs.
Oh, right.
Like
Right.
you guys are probably already doing a lot of the stuff that you've learnt.
Over 9 years.
Yeah, yeah, well, exactly. Like, and so you kind of getting exposure to that kind of information off the bat. Like, I kind of knew a little bit, but not in terms of like implementing, like working out your daily profit to be able to leverage your marketing budget
Yeah.
to increase that.
Yeah.
Something simple like that is, I think, unlocks a lot of things. Having the information and understanding what information to look at is definitely the big thing, for sure.
Yeah.
And so when it came to the event, it's really interesting how they do it, because obviously sales are a part of shopping.
Oh,
In
it
our
is. It's
world.
part of the calendar these days. You have to do a couple of those big sales days, otherwise you just
I was
you
just
miss out.
so interested though how much of their business was geared towards those sales, eh? Like the hype, the launch, the mid-sale
Oh,
Your
offerings.
whole year anchors around those.
Bloody
sort
Black
of 2 or
Friday.
3
Black
key
Friday and end of financial year sale, they were the two that kind of
Yeah,
sale
and to
points.
be, like, you obviously don't want to be someone, like, you have to obviously believe in your product and value, but there is this period of time where there's some people that don't do it at all. I think Apple don't do it.
Oh.
Apple have such a hold over their market
yeah.
as a certain product. And so a lot of businesses need to do this, and obviously to stay in the game,
Yeah.
but to help cash flow, because people don't see that side of business where
Where there's no cash in the bank.
yeah, well, like
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't understand that part.
Mm.
And so from a business point of view, it's about planning around that and using these events to help your business like smooth over the rough parts.
Yeah, true.
Which all of us know is definitely the start of the year.
Yeah.
In the last sort of 3 years, with the economy being the way it is, like everyone's having to capitalise when people are spending money. Like, if
Oh,
people are
which
spending
is-
money, you have to chuck
You
your
have
net
to
out.
try
You have
and
to throw.
get.
Yep.
So well, they
Definitely.
call it your share of the wallet.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
And basically, that's so true, right? Because everyone's only got so much money that they're going to spend on Black Friday, and we're all fighting for the same share of
Yeah.
the wallet.
Yep.
So people go earlier and earlier on their sale,
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
but then you annoy people, and he was right. He was really right in terms of he said, because we're talking about sales tactics and saying up to
Up to
50% off,
yeah.
right? And then he
Done that.
said people will get pissy
Yep.
if you only have one product
product
at
that's
50% off,
Yep.
which is true. Like everything he spoke was
Yeah.
truth. And then he's basically the motto was get the bag and get out,
Yeah.
which is get in, get your money, and get out.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Which is kind of brutal, but
it's true.
when
Like,
you-
yeah.
I'm not a saleswoman. I don't think.
I think you are.
Yeah, but maybe like I don't. But if
Not
you
in the traditional sense.
not in a traditional sense. Like I sell to people by actively not trying to sell. to
Well, because you
people.
believe in, like, you literally like, we made this because it's got value. Like,
Yeah.
That's the positive way to do it. It's the right way to do it.
Well, and I
'cause
think
it's
all
true.
the content that I push out is
But it's
not
organic content as well.
It's organic.
Our
One,
organic
it's organic content. Two, it has a purpose of like teaching people to use the product,
Mm.
or having a laugh, or engaging people in what we're doing here on site. It's actually never usually sell. It's
No.
I reckon 5% of our content
Very
would be
soft.
sell. So it's just it was a very eye-opening and very interesting event to go to.
Well, it's I think when you're sitting in a room with a lot of people that have obviously been around doing it for a while, but are in different economies, so their numbers are like
elevated.
Yes, Aussie,
Aussie and America.
yeah.
Like I think a lot of those people like doing well are in America.
He showed us a dashboard of someone who made $8 million through their website in 53 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy, eh?
$8 million in 53 minutes. And it was a brand that you'd all know and love and buy
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise, was it a Kiwi brand or Aussie brand?
They're Australian.
Yeah, Aussie brand. Lot of money in Aussie, eh?
You'll
Like,
They get more people, right?
more people.
And maybe
yeah.
more money.
and they're Aussies are probably a special case. Like they do get paid more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they must have more disposable income.
The lifestyle's certainly a lot different.
Different.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like, especially if you look at like people, say 30 to 40 here. I mean, maybe we're seeing it more here now, but you know, married, 2 kids, picket fence, mowing your lawns on the weekend. Like these people live in apartments.
Yeah.
They work their ass off. Like they're very driven. Like the age people are having children is so much later. They don't really cook at home. They're Uber Eatsing or like convenience.
Yep.
You can shoot down to the shop, buy a salad for $10. Like life is just seems so different for people in the cities. Yeah.
Cities.
The interesting concept though about the I think the one that I was really taken back when I first learned it was the hype.
Yeah.
The sale.
And the hype spend day.
Yeah.
People are putting 20 grand into their advertising
Before the
before the sale
Yep.
to get.
more than yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was the one example of the girl who sort of stood up and.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty.
wild to me because we've always we've done the opposite. We almost go quiet before a sale. Like traditionally, anyway, we're sort of like, oh, we're going to do the sale, so we're planning the sale, so everything else falls off. We normally forget about some standard marketing emails the week before a sale because we're planning for the sale. We get ready for
we're
the
not
sale,
doing anything
and then
else.
we're doing boom,
Yeah.
the sale
But
hits the launch.
I implemented it for the sale.
Yes,
It's probably
yeah,
the
we've
first time
done a
I'd
few
ever done it, and
times
I
and
didn't make we didn't do any ads or anything, but
Just
I
a
was
couple
like,
of posts.
right, how many days do we want to let people know? I was like, right,
Start on.
let's give a hint on Friday.
Yep.
Let's tell people we're doing a sale on Saturday.
Yep.
Let's give them the details on Sunday, and we launch it on Monday.
Monday.
And they were like short, punchy videos with a theme. We didn't need to put any. They
Money.
weren't
They
ads.
weren't ads. Yeah.
And it worked. We had our second highest ever number of orders on Monday
Either.
ever. So that was just very interesting to me. I definitely wondered what would happen if we put 20 grand into
The
pushing
ads.
that content further. Would it work at all or nah? Like, it's just such an interesting question, eh? Because
It comes down to the tactic.
But we have such good
we have such
organic
good
reach.
and I reckon no one else in that room would understand the concept of that, eh? Like, just not putting any money behind your
even
campaign.
organically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there'd be fucking minimal
Yeah.
people. But I think from your audience, that you've already got so much brand trust
Yeah.
that your content, like you could make a video on Instagram and if it flops, it's still at 10K. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Not many people have that organic. Well, because so many people are already invested in you. They see people
Yeah.
in there, they're like, they'll
They'll
watch it.
Yeah.
But I think where it flops for you guys is if it doesn't get shared or it doesn't get a comment.
Yeah.
They'll still get a watch, but it doesn't get that extra push.
Yeah.
As soon as you
extra push.
hit gold, like people probably shared the shit out of the initial hype video to be like, yo, there could be a sale happening.
friends, yeah.
And it's that kind of stuff that
True.
you guys have, but you've earned that
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah.
It's not just something you have.
No, it is true. I'm just really I'm really interested in what would happen if we took that equation and we applied it to what we do, if it would work and we would double what we potentially are doing, or if it would backfire
Yeah.
and people would get annoyed with us, pushing, because I get annoyed with other people's contents. I will block every single moody page because I once glanced at a prebiotic for too long. Like, it is annoying sometimes.
Yeah, I think that comes down to what you're providing in terms of content.
That's right.
Like,
That's right.
if you're creating ads, we'll call them ads because that's what they are.
Yeah.
The whole idea is to get them out to new people.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
theoretically, we don't really want to be spending money on
Customers
that
we already have.
Yeah. Like, it's all about gaining exposure.
Yeah.
But you are right. Like, the amount of people that even come up to me like, "You're that bloody."
I know, guy. I know. I've seen your ads. I've seen your ads.
But,
I've seen your ads.
but half the times they're like, "No, they're cool."
Yeah.
But you get the odd one that's like, I'm not going to buy one. Like, I've got heaps.
Too much. Yeah.
And that's part of the game.
Yeah, totally.
Definitely. But it's about providing context and providing people with benefit in those ads. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes entertainment's just entertainment, and that's why people are on social media. But half the time we kind of want to either learn something or just have some blank, like, entertainment.
Yeah.
Inspired Unemployed, great example of
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pure entertainment.
Pure
And
entertainment,
They've literally, they've
Built
$100 million
tens of millions of dollars
in
in
bloody beer sales last year or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
and now they've just started this travel company. Like, they're a phenomenal example. Of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And they're just pure entertainment.
Pure gold, eh?
They're not sitting there telling you to buy better beer, are they?
No, that's
Yeah.
right.
So they're just.
That's right.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
I was thinking about in the shower this morning. I'm speaking at this marketing event that Collab Digital's putting on early October, and it's kind of a Q&A. And I always feel like I'm not qualified to speak at these sort of things because I'm going to get out there and I'm going to be like, tell them the opposite of what everyone else is telling them to do almost. Or like, how do you do it?
But that's still got value though, because I think people actually need other opinions.
They
in this
do
space,
need
because if
other
you,
opinions. I just have to really think about my wording and like what I'm presenting to other people, I think.
Oh, I mean, you wouldn't be asked to speak at stuff like that if people didn't trust that you were going to bring some excitement to it, right? Something different.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Like, you don't bring speakers to an event like that just hoping that they copy and paste what the last speaker talked about.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just
And the story behind Pepper and Me is different because it is so organic.
It is,
It's not
and
many
I think
brands.
that's going to be really important to share that. I might actually get you to rejig that slideshow you made for the staff last week, and I
yeah.
might take that because I feel like that's the marketing, like that's the buy-in. This is who we are. This is how we started. This is we're relatable. We are you. That's building that connection, that is how I market.
Well, it's the whole brand ethos is
Yeah,
about
it
connecting
is.
people with food, isn't it?
It is literally everything we do is around that.
And that's
so,
what you've done.
Yeah.
Organically.
Yeah.
For the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And I think the power of what, say, the equation would do is just finding that connection to new people. And that's the way to look at it.
Yeah.
And doing it in the same way that you do it. Like, you haven't sold to people because you haven't had to, because you believe in the product.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah.
Like, you just take that and keep
I
pushing
know.
it.
It's just so interesting how you come back and I see those numbers and you get God, I do not I could do so much more. I come back and I was like,
No, I've been telling you that.
double the number of advent calendars, Lorne. We're going to sell double of them. I was like, how many can you sell? I'm going to sell 10,000. Order more things.
But the thing is, on the trade-off, it doesn't work for a lot of people because they don't have a good product. You know what I mean? Like, you have a phenomenal product.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the economics of the product don't quite fit, or there's always something.
I think it probably doesn't work if you don't put the bloody grunt into it. Like, you got to give it 100. Like, you give it 100%.
Oh yeah, you've got to.
You have to work hard with content and with figuring out.
Yeah. You can't have. At the end of the day, if it comes down to what the business is spending versus what it's making, you can't be spending so much without actually knowing what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to learn it.
Chuck money. Yeah.
That's for sure.
But, I mean, there's some people doing very, 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 very well, and I think, and they're certainly not selling anything groundbreaking.
No.
Like, there were some things there that
So,
Really,
basic product.
I mean, you could not be any more basic.
Yeah.
You're importing freaking $1 million dollar items from China, you know, whacking someone's face on it and selling
Yeah,
it for $30. It's just
It's a very interesting one, eh?
very interesting one. Very interesting. Anyway, we'll wind that chat up, but it was a great eye-opening event. I really enjoyed it. We heard. I really like hearing people's stories, I think.
Yeah, that is the when you hear those like the girl that spoke, she made how do you say
Craft kits.
craft kits.
So
Like,
you do crochet at home or
Right.
cross-stitch at home. something
awesome
like-
product,
Yeah.
like creative. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
And hearing her story about the obviously the figuring out how to even make this product
Yeah.
into like having to use like literally learning about business and
Yeah.
the equation because they were doing all right.
Yeah.
But-
And then they came onto the equation
And then they just learned how to like price their product better
Yeah.
because it was such a cool product.
Yeah.
Like amazing story too, but they're also very good. This is the other thing. They're also very good at creating content.
right.
Like you could tell by even the first example was
Yeah.
all right. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't. And now the stuff's like all themed. It looks cool.
Yeah.
And I do think that's the thing as well, that if you can't be comfortable on camera, it's going to be tricky
Yes. Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
People, and I think that's a buying sort of thing as well. Like people are attached to people, right? Like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
buy from a brand with a face behind it. Even I think one of the best examples is like anyone that's gone onto Shark Tank, you know what I mean, and like sold behind with themselves behind the brand. And one of the greatest examples is Scrub Daddy.
Yeah.
Scrub Daddy, like
Yeah.
it's not like he's a face of it, but in all of his videos, he's the one filming the videos, and it's just
Yeah.
like him like cleaning a sink, but he's voicing over it, and you know that voice. And it's like,
Interesting.
that's the actual
Yeah,
Scrub
you
Daddy
built
dude.
a
Like he's the
personality.
dude that went on Shark Tank. Like then you walk past the Mighty 10 and you're like, oh, I'm going to buy a Scrub Daddy. You're like, I've almost got an emotional connection sponge
Scrub Daddy.
because of the Scrub Daddy. Like
I brought
it's
a house.
so weird.
I got given 3 of them as gifts. So, you need a Scrub Daddy. Yeah, I think you gave me one.
But like, are you going to buy like a flipping like I don't know? Like, if I ever looked at a whole shelf of like kitchen sponges, I'm buying Scrub Daddy all day. Like, it's
Funny.
so wild, but it's that
crack up.
just random little, and it's not even necessarily a face, but yeah, I think it's a
right.
face connection,
That's
right?
what
A
Nike-
personal connection.
That's why Nike sponsor athletes. So you-
100%.
So you can
True.
associate yourself
Yep.
with
That
someone.
is so
And
true.
Red
So
Bull.
interesting.
Red Bull's Instagram doesn't
Oh.
have one can of Red Bull.
They're actually really good at it.
Like-
Red Bull's very good at it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
Anyway.
that was quite cool. It was very cool
Yeah.
to go and do that. Spend a day doing that. And
Eat a whole bunch of good food over there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's what we talk about next. We were pretty tired with that first night. We were on the waterfront and we just had some tapas.
That was
just
after
kinda-
the meet and greet.
Yeah, we're pretty tired, so nothing special there. But then we walked downtown and we went to Squiggle Lane.
Yeah.
Skittle Lane.
Oh yeah.
Skittle
yeah,
Lane
yeah.
Coffee. Dev's like, it's the only cool place you can go in town. It's the only cool place, which was just like an empty room with like wooden. You didn't even know where to sit. I was crack up because you kind of like sit up the
Yes.
top by the window.
It was way too.
It was very cool. It was very cool. So we went for a coffee there. So we went there and then we went down to AP Bakery and we ended up at PCP down the bottom. We didn't realise there was an up top. So we had a stracciatella toast with hazelnut and chili, and that was actually, I really enjoyed that toast. I think we got the French toast as well, which was a shokupan French toast, which is a Japanese milk bread. And it was like the French toast, like a caramel sauce and
Yeah, it was like
very
butterscotch caramel with
yeah.
ice. I said just vanilla ice cream, eh?
yeah, wasn't it a miso?
Almonds.
Something? Yeah, I'm never a sweetie really. That was definitely their signature dish. But
It looked like fried chicken.
yeah, it did, eh?
I remember looking at it, like,
Yeah.
but it was,
It was nice.
It was nice.
I prefer the stracciatella. They're so simple.
cool.
Stracciatella, hazelnuts, chili on sourdough, yum. And then we did look at the AP Bakery, which looked insane upstairs.
Yeah, it would have been
that
nice to try.
Definitely would go back there.
But we had to leave.
But we had to go because we were late.
Cam was getting flustered.
And then we raced to the Sofitel. We were at the wrong friggin'
And you went to the wrong Sofitel.
Wrong Sofitel. Had to Uber to
Yeah.
the other. So who puts 2 Sofitels in the same city? I feel like
Same
that.
K, like away from each other.
Yeah, like maybe 5 Ks. Yeah,
it was closer.
So that wasn't that wasn't our fault anyway. And then where did we go? Oh, we went for dinner with Dev and Viv and Meg. We went to Chocho-san.
That's it.
Chocho-san, which was Dev's pick, and we had a set menu, but we actually got drunk. Aye.
The chicken was mean. And the deep fried eggplant.
The eggplant was quite standout, but like honestly,
the chicken and the eggplant.
Honestly, we ate a lot. All I remember was margaritas. Yeah. We were so amped up to see Viv, and then we were just margaritas, and then
The eggplant. I remember the
eggplant. Crispy eggplant was yum.
That was mad.
Then we had a nice bao bun.
Eggplant is so good.
Crispy eggplant.
I think it's
Tempura
it's a
eggplant.
trendy thing at the moment too.
It's been around. I remember having crispy eggplant exactly the same with a miso caramel from Macau 10 years ago. So it's certainly it's not new, but it's cool. It's good.
No,
it was battered.
Like a tempura
Tempura eggplant, and it's super soft inside, like literally melt in your mouth.
Because that was somewhere on Raro too, and I was like, I wonder if this is just a trend going around, but obviously
It's
not.
definitely a good trend anyway. What was the bao buns? Because that was yum.
Eggplant? Is it just cheap
Pork
as well?
something. No, not really. Well,
but compared to deep frying chicken, or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
not.
The texture's cool, eh?
Yeah.
So soft. It can, when it's roasted, just melt in your mouth. I really do like eggplant. You just have to do it the right way. Yeah. You don't want a dry, stringy piece of eggplant. Do you recall we had a beef udon at the end, but we were kind of full by that stage.
That was.
Karagi chicken was good.
I ate the whole plate of that.
Did you?
Yeah, and you guys weren't eating it. So.
Nah, I was done by that point. We were on 7th margarita,
I ate the whole thing.
cackling away.
Where did we go on? Before Cats. Went to Cats.
Oh, so the next day we did well. The next day we went to Blackwood for brunch in Bondi, which is one of my favourites. It's great. You had that massive chicken cinnamon sandwich.
Yeah.
We had all the fancy drinks. There was an iced Milo with cold foam and all the bougie smoothies and yum things. And I had just different. Yeah, I had a morning bowl which had avo, kale, marinated that Meredith's goat's feta, that beautiful,
butter,
and then I got a nice butter, a piece of sourdough, and scrambled eggs, and it was just the best assortment of breakfast. It's kind of like a big breakfast, but no bacon, sausage, hash brown. It was a beautiful assortment of yummy bits.
That would have been the Pepe.
It was the Pepe butter, yeah.
That's how they sell it out, the cafes. And
they do, and the little discs, little 15-gram discs.
Cultured
Australian butter.
This company is...
And they roll it and slice it.
Me and Campbell got right into this Pepe Sayer Australian cultured butter, and I went back on their Insta years because it's just fascinating. It is a cultured butter, definitely the best in Aussie, and gone from doing these beautiful rounds. It's the guy it's just a face.
Yeah.
What's the saying? It's the butter with the face on it or something.
It is the butter with the face.
Yeah. And now they do sheets for croissants. So it's a butter sheet.
Yeah,
so apparently there are some cafes in New Zealand using the sheets of the pastry. Someone messaged me and said there was one in Hamilton using this butter in their pastry, which would be a game changer.
Yeah.
Sure. I need to go and try that because that was, I found that quite fascinating. Here's the breakfast. Oh, no, it wasn't the Pepe Sayer butter. It was another demi-sel beurre French. Oh, there was bacon on my breakfast. Just nice. Just perfect. Just great. Yum. And then we went for a walk. We did the Bondi to Bronte walk, which is just spectacular. And then we went to Yochi.
Right.
Yochi. Have you ever had Yochi? No. Okay. I reckon I would like to start a Yochi in the Mount.
What's Yochi?
It's frozen yogurt.
Oh.
Just
do you remember how people used to have it at Kiwio? We used to have them here. But it's
Paid by the gram or something.
Bougie, beautiful. Everything was just beautiful.
Yep.
Chocolate strawberries, fresh. Everything was fresh, nice, and you spoon.
Is it
Whittaker's
serve
chocolate
yourself,
chunk.
or is
Yeah,
it-
yeah.
They
Serve
had one
yourself.
employee sitting behind the.
Yeah. Serve yourself, pay by the
pay the
thing, probably like $12-15 for a thing. Only do one size, which is massive. So, of course, you only want a small one, but you're going to overfill your bowl because there's no small pot option.
Yeah, the pot could take a litre, eh?
Yeah, literally. We didn't want that much, but we bought that much, and then you eat that much.
Yeah.
It's in your bowl. It reminded me, it took me straight back to Greece. Maybe that's why I've got such a fond spot for it. But
Flat weight. So, like, you add your cookie dough. You can add cookie dough bites.
Yeah.
Probably add
brownie bites.
$1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like, it's pretty well done.
Yeah, melted
you
white
pay
chocolate.
yourself?
Well,
There was a
counter,
cashier
like,
there.
There was a
And
cashier.
so there was just one guy there. He was keeping the bowls topped up.
Yep.
And brilliant business model.
Genius.
Genius, yeah. They do. It's franchise, and they do cool collabs. So they've got Whittaker's caramel chocolate as their collab at the moment. They did pistachio puppy the other week. Great social media. The place looks bougie. There was like a rip-off sort of shitty yogurt shop, exactly the same model down the road, but it just
No one was
didn't
there.
hold any appeal at all because it didn't look bougie.
No, it wasn't. It's in the lights sometimes, though.
Yeah, it's an all
Right.
the
Yeah,
fit
like-
out,
Yeah.
This is
the
nice.
way that the
The shop flows. Is there enough
shop
people?
flows.
Space?
They had nice.
People in
You could help yourself to cold water or sparkling
Yeah.
water. Nice, it was just perfect. I just love it. It's a must visit for me. The Yoshi. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Is it just in Oz, or was it
I think it's just an Oz. There's
Well, there's
like I said,
obvious-
I ate it overseas, but that wasn't
the same?
that same. But same setup. Nice, bougie, cool. Yeah. Or someone. I don't know. I don't understand why there is not one in the Mount. No one's done it yet. So anyway, I'd like to do one. Yeah. So if we could do that, that'd be great.
Okay, we'll add it to the list.
Get it going for summer.
And yeah, or if someone would like to start one, we can invest in it. Be great. And then we went to Ursula's
In the afternoon.
in the afternoon, which was another one that's Steve's favourite. We got the caviar. I made Campbell get the caviar on the
there's a
Cane
bit-
Enable card.
Yeah, there's a long story to that as well, though. We were late.
Oh my God, we were late everywhere we went.
Yeah, we don't understand what traffic is. And my friend Jessie was sitting there waiting, like, hey, we have to order.
Yeah, because we had the 3 p.m. booking and then they
Oh.
shut it like in between 4 and 6 or
my
something.
goodness.
Cherie sent through a voice note, and she read a list out. And she said, maybe the caviar if you feel like it. And she couldn't decide.
Yeah.
And then Jessie's like, ordered that. Yeah, it was nice.
It was nice. It's such a treat, eh? Well, I love caviar. It makes me feel so fancy. I'd rather have a tub of caviar than a nice bowl of champagne.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's so delicate and like.
Do not
oh.
get the appetite. The
I would much rather. We got a Wagyu T-bone as well, and I did not rate that.
Oh, that looked delicious on your story.
I don't
Yeah,
know. It was.
I like the part that was cooked more.
Yeah, we asked for it medium. It was literally rare.
Rare.
They only serve those bloody T-bones rare though.
Well, we were 40 minutes late,
We
so
were
we're very
40
lucky to even get fed.
We had a beautiful Moreton Bay bug pasta and a sauce, which I think was like literally 80% butter.
Yeah, that Morton bug's quite interesting, eh?
Yeah, it's
Like,
very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, creature.
I borderline thought it was a prawn, but
Well, it's a similar texture and mouth
Yeah.
eating experience, I guess, but
It was
in between
nice.
a prawn and a crayfish, little
Right.
baby. Have you seen them?
No, but
They look.
kind of thing.
Yeah, it's got a cool sort of flat tail, and they call bugs. I think they've got 2 names, but it's very specific to the Moreton Bay region.
Right.
And it is like eating a big prawn, and that pasta was absolutely spectacular. They do a bug
wow.
a bug roll at is it Rickshaws? Rickshaws in Gold Coast. They do a bug roll, and it's like one of the most
It was like a crab.
famed
Yeah.
dishes in
Oh,
Aussie. Yeah, the bug roll, Moreton Bay bug roll.
Probably is very similar to lobster roll.
Yeah, I guess so. Just Aussie's version of it. Anyway, it was good. It was a nice meal. Like cool, mate. Cool branding. I love the menu and I love the artwork
I
of
just
the
think how casually cool it is, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Like,
casually cool. Yeah,
like
yeah.
you like walk in and you're just like, they're like, obviously the service is great, but everyone's just like,
Chill.
come on. And there's literally probably like, I don't know, you could sit maybe 30 people in
Right.
there. So
Yeah.
it's not
Small.
big.
Yeah.
And you have everyone in the corner and
Yeah.
it's pretty chill.
Yep.
And it's not like, no one didn't get asked to like hurry along
Yep.
at all. Yeah.
Yeah, we certainly.
The service is very different, eh?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
We've talked about this before, Australia versus New Zealand in terms of service. Eh?
Yeah, yeah.
But then I guess we don't really like. you know, your bill's going to be a shit ton bigger eating there than
Anyway,
here in New Zealand.
Yeah.
So you do pay for it. I just think because it's all kind of smaller sherry bits.
Yep.
When you see $30 for the plate, it's like not. You're like, oh yeah, that's all normal.
but
No,
you
30,
actually have to
30,
buy
30,
heaps.
30, 30. But then the wagyu was, the steak was $200, and the caviar was $200.
I had a little heart attack.
Yeah, I know. I really enjoy. I was like, Cam, this is going on the cane and apple cart. Made him get it out because he never gets it out. Get it out, Cam.
Card out.
Oh, a nice glass of chilled red. And then we went to see the Cats musical.
That was very cool.
That was very cool. I'm so glad we did that because we were trying to behave ourselves and not go out.
And we did.
2 nights
And we
ago.
did.
Yeah, we did.
behave.
That
We
was
did. It was incredible. The talent
Oh,
was just mind-blowing.
the props. Like,
Costumes, the storyline of Cats makes absolutely no sense at all.
I was so confused.
Campbell was so confused. He's like, what is happening? But I looked up the storyline before I went, so I kind of knew what we were
bit
in
of
for.
context.
But the singing, the
Oh, yeah.
dancing, oh my God.
Pretty scared at the start. Like some of the cats come into the crowd.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah. Oh, it was just incredible. So if anyone's going, that show's running for 2 years, and they're doing
Wow.
800 shows of it all around Aussie.
goodness.
If anyone's going to Aussie in the next 2 years,
Go
go
and see
and see it. That was just such an experience. I really was like, wow. I thought it was American. I thought it must have come from bloody Juilliard or
Cirque
the
du
top
Soleil or
dancing and singing
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
they were
world.
very
But
good,
the
eh?
talent was just insane. Yeah,
I
very
think-
cool.
I think there is a show, I haven't seen it, but there is a show going around New Zealand, I think. They were just finished up in Hamilton.
That the Cats one here. Yeah.
But it must be going somewhere else. Could be wrong.
Oh, okay.
But
I'll keep an eye out. I did think to myself, I was like, I really need to get, because Kits just loves his dancing.
Oh, I know.
But it's not really a boys thing that boys do in New Zealand. I mean, there's a couple, I emailed a few dance schools and he's like, oh, there's like 3 boys in the school of, 200 girls. But if you're in Aussie, there's a whole world of opportunities for boys who like dancing, like just different.
And he's young as well.
scene.
Like there'd be dancing in high school and stuff where there'd be way more guys involved.
Do you reckon?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, you need to get him that game.
The dance game on the PlayStation.
Or like just get him watching like a YouTube channel that's like dance tutorials or something that kind of makes it fun.
I put them in a
good idea.
Yeah. I put them in a musical.
PlayStation games.
There's a company called Gobsmacked who do musical theatre, school holiday programs.
Right.
So I've popped them in there for a few days, which will be
See
cool.
what-
That'll be their first experience of
Structure
production.
stuff. Yeah.
It's only a couple of days, but it'll give them
See
a
if he
little
likes it.
taste of
Yeah.
possibly being on the stage and see.
Yeah,
Very
cool.
He certainly loves to put on a show. Okay, cool. Well, that's Sydney. Advent is on the way and it's looking good. The
looking good.
feast is looking good.
Yep.
The recipes came together beautifully. I really had a hard time with that one, but I was just, when it came together, I was so happy with it. Yeah. In terms of saying I had a hard time, it's just we've done all the big cuts of classic Christmas meat. We've done ham, we've done turkey, we've done leg of lamb. We've literally done everything. So I really had to think outside the box, but was stoked with
So the tutu kiki.
turkey,
Turducken.
no, beautiful ribs we did, a roast pork, we did a braised lamb shoulder. The salads and sides were great.
Mean.
Yeah,
Oh,
beautiful.
cool.
So good.
The starters were great. Everything. The desserts were spectacular. We had really had fun with the strawberry shortcake creme brulee trifle,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
which is like. I was like,
All of the
let's do a
things added
twist on a
together.
trifle,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I
right.
wanted to do a brulee trifle. It's like it's got custard in it. Let's brulee the top. That'll add another element of texture to it. Yeah. And then I didn't want to just have jelly peaches, but so we've done a strawberry shortcake kind of flavour
Very
through
cool.
it, and it was just that was
Very.
honestly so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think it's
Great.
cool because that's one of those things as well that, like, what's Christmas Day without a trifle?
Yeah, totally. But
then
like,
all of a
let's
sudden,
make
you
it
actually
way
just,
better.
like, just put a little bit more effort in.
Yeah, let's just do
And you've
something.
got something way cooler.
And the mini Bombalaskas were really fun as
Yes,
well. So you could
yes.
get the Bombalaskas ready the day before, and then of it just do your meringue, light them on fire, and
light
you've
them on
got
fire,
great.
yeah.
You know, you've made a great scene on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So that's cool. There's some cool products in the advent. Great drinks, great desserts, awesome. We pretty much sold those advents out on pre-sale last year,
Yes,
so we have
Yeah,
upped the
quick.
number a little bit.
but get in quick.
But yeah, I think I think that's the time we're gonna play with some of our ads and push those advent calendars out a little bit further, eh?
We actually used that tactic.
I think we'll use the
We
tactic.
used it last
Hype
year
it.
Yeah,
with that. Remember that pre-sale ad?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's a way to, like, obviously.
I think it's a great way to have a dabble in pushing.
Well, and it's something that we know isn't going to flop, so we're actually, it's easier to put budget behind it when you.
True. Yeah, you can be a bit more
Guaranteed
confident in
return.
putting a little bit of spin behind it. Yeah.
But I think it's turned out really good, and we've got
It's got beautiful yellow colour. It's all in our nice new branding.
boxes getting better and better every year.
Yeah, we've got
Organisation of
fun
the
little
box,
slots in
yeah.
there. We've got some cool tins. Yeah.
Which is annoying, but it feels like we're getting some real good progress with it, and we're doing more, which makes it a little bit cheaper as well. And
That's good.
While you bring up the branding,
Mm.
I've got to ask you the sale that's happening at the moment. Can you explain quickly what's going on there? Because I know there's been a few questions about
Okay.
why some things aren't selling out, why some are selling out.
Well, we just need to get rid of everything in the warehouse.
So
Everything needs to be gone.
Right.
But the thing is, we're playing a dangerous game of we need enough stock to get through the next 2 weeks, but we also need everything gone in 2 weeks. So we ran out of sanders and man grind literally within 2 minutes because we only had like 50 packets left. So Lorne didn't put a discount on them because there was no point. Like,
Right.
we're going to sell out.
sold out anyway. But
So the sale at the moment is a sale. So your sale is all about getting rid of the old branding, old stock.
old branding, everything
It has
must
to go.
go.
So the
Yeah.
stock levels are like
Yeah.
random as hell.
Yeah,
Cool.
basically.
Right, that makes
all,
sense.
all over the show.
And
Get
so
rid of it all.
if there's a big discount on something, it's probably because
There's heaps of it.
we had a decent amount of it.
Yeah.
Right.
If
So-
there was no discount on it, then we probably didn't have much of it.
Yeah.
left, and it was going to run out in 2 weeks, no matter if we did a sale or not.
We
the
ha-
whole state
yeah,
is
we
sold
have
out.
actually.
Okay.
We're going to have to top some of them up now, though, aren't we? We're going to have to make some more sanders and man grind to get us through the next week.
Yeah, especially for anyway. It's. I was thinking about it. I don't know whether I said it on here or not, but it's actually probably the hardest logistical thing that we've ever done.
Yeah, right. I can imagine that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, yeah.
And the amount of
Yeah.
people that are like, why isn't this on sale? And that is, it's like, well, because that one had more stock.
And it's just, there's so many moving parts, and it's not like we're just doing 6 products. We're doing close to
80 bloody SKUs we're trying to turn over.
72 or something like that we're kind of rolling in and rolling out. And man, the stockists, there's
Yeah.
always a few stockists that get grumpy, and I get it, but there's actually no good way to do what we're doing.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Nah,
So
we've
we're
done our
never
best
actually going
with
to
it.
win.
No,
No
and
one's-
we got a huge pushback this week. Everyone really got their knickers in a twist because
Yeah.
they had the impression that everything was half price on sale, which was never once
No.
said.
And
Em made a mistake in one of the wording of saying everything was on sale, but most things were on sale.
yeah.
Like,
There
I
was
don't know
three
why. I
quarters.
don't know why people got so upset about it.
I don't know, everyone just didn't read the up to 50%. Everyone just saw the 50% and saw the not
That thought
the
it was
up to.
all half
But
price.
we were real clear in the up to. But anyway, hey, let's not get twisted about
Well,
that.
it's just interesting because you don't want it to happen again. So you kind of have to look at it and be like, what did we do wrong?
We actually didn't do anything wrong. I think you could have said 10 to 50 up to 10, like from 10 to 50% off, like you know,
Yeah.
to kind of give a range.
Right.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
we're playing in a grey area of actually, we want people's attention, so we want to stand
Yeah,
out,
that's
so
exactly
we want to
right.
do
It's
something
literally-
different. We're playing by the rules. I don't know. It's
I think people wanted a hashtag on selected items only. That comment was made, but
Right.
you don't have to do that.
I mean, look, you could have done that, and it would have been more clear.
That
and
maybe
made
would have
people-
been, yeah.
which is fine. Hey,
Noted.
and we
Do it next
learn,
time.
we take it on the chin, and we get over it.
Your Lorne had to go and put everything on sale to So everything's now got a sale on it, which is
To be
great.
fair, it's not the first time that that we've had to change a sale 2 minutes into it because
The wording's
someone
the wording wrong. Yeah.
Anyway.
Like, it's just interesting though, because I mean, people just they just get so mad, and I just don't
But at the end of the
understand
day,
it.
there
Like,
might have
we were not deliberately misleading anyone. Very clearly, were we trying to get you on the website?
Yes.
That's our job. Our job at the end of the day is to get you on that website.
Yeah.
So if we're saying up to 50% off, it's because it's up to 50% off, and we want you to go and look at it.
And there was like 8 products, 7 products
That were 50% off,
So there
which
was
is it's the biggest sale we've had in years.
maybe
So-
a fifth of the products on sale. Anyway,
Yeah.
look, at the end of the day, maybe we had 10 or 15 complaints and we still had our second highest volume number of sales.
Yeah,
So
I know.
There was still a lot of people that were purchasing that were not kicking up a fuss. So
No, I
that's
know,
just what we
I
have
know.
to
It's just,
remember.
I know. Just interesting to always learn, moving forward.
Yep.
And it ends end of the month.
It ends
Right.
when it sells out.
Sales out while
Ah,
stocks
okay.
last.
Yeah, so-
Get in,
Get in,
Get
get
out.
the bag, get out.
Get out.
And yeah, like Lorne said, the logistics of this. So we've had to really invest every cent that we don't have into
New stuff.
new stuff.
Yeah, I
so
think people don't
it's
realise
a
how much
very
packaging-
tough time for us.
How much packaging can cost.
And we've also got 10,000 books on the water, which have been paid for and not sold. So we are, we're
we've
walking
got
a
Advent planning, so
bloody
we're
fine
pre-ordering-
line at the moment.
Pre-ordering Advent, we're pre-ordering summer range, we're pre-ordering new regular range,
Yeah,
and
Advent
we've got no stock.
packaging, and we've got no stock. Yeah, so
So anyway, pre-order the book
yeah,
in
it's
2 weeks.
It's not like we're rolling around like Donald Duck in our cash piles. Scrooge
What
McDuck.
business ever is?
Well, I think people have the impression that we do, I truly think that people think that, like, anyone who's not in business thinks that.
I was messaging Cam literally at like 7 o'clock last night, and I was like, bro, there's actually like 9 different IRD payments that I have to make in a week for all of the different entities and all of the different things. I'm like, oh my goodness,
Ugh.
next week's going to be fun.
Yeah,
Figuring that out, eh?
yeah, figure it out.
Anyway, I went to Raro after.
Yes,
Sydney.
tell us about Raro.
It was cool. It was actually, I don't actually know what I expected because I was going for a wedding, and so I hadn't really like planned. When you go to like places, you normally like look at heaps of stuff. But I was also like, oh, I've got this on, so I'll probably just go swimming, snorkeling.
Yeah.
Sarah came along, so we were pretty much eating and going to the beach each day. But the food was very, very good.
Yeah, this is the first I've heard of food in the islands being good, so please enlighten us.
Oh, and I don't know if it's because I just always ordered fresh fish.
Yeah.
And like the main things that we'd order, there was 3 standouts that most people did, and because there's a lot of like little casual little beach bar type things or a resort, I don't know if they're just all very good at these 3 dishes or what, but they were very good.
Okay.
So the first one was just straight sashimi.
Yeah.
And it was always yellowfin tuna.
Yeah.
And apparently the yellowfin tuna, like we're talking like some of the
Big fat slices.
like centimetre slices.
Yeah.
And it was just like not fishy one bit.
Nah.
The creamiest, freshest, like I just little dab of wasabi or a little bit of soy sauce,
Yeah.
and it was honestly like some of the best fresh fish I've ever
Yeah,
had.
wow. Okay, good to know.
So good. And then, or apparently when they go out and catch it, they've already sold the tuna by the time they get back
Yep.
to the shore. Or some resorts like, yep, give it to us.
That was just missing in Fiji. It wasn't on the menus. But I was on the islands, and maybe there's like this big gap from the fish getting back to the mainland, being sold, and then it just doesn't get to the islands for sashimi. Like
Right.
me and Matt both said, we're like, yeah, let's just eat sashimi the whole time, and it
Wasn't there.
literally was not an option.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So
Was there, cause there's this other, ikamata? Was
the
it?
raw fish with the coconut cream.
Yeah, so it's like, I guess they're taking a ceviche to an extent with the coconut cream.
Similar,
Yeah.
It's all cooked in the acid first.
Yeah,
isn't
that's a beautiful dish when it's fresh and seasoned properly.
it? Yeah, so
But when it's sitting on a buffet and you're 2 hours into a buffet, I don't
bro.
usually eat it if I know I'm at a shitty buffet. I won't eat it.
the fish they use, I wrote it down, marlin, mahi-mahi, yellowfin,
Yeah.
wahoo,
Yeah.
and broadbill.
Yeah, beautiful.
So most of those are white fish, eh?
Yeah,
And then yellow, tuna's
or
obviously
tuna.
not.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was another standout. And the third dish was island fries.
Oh, like a cassava chip?
It was
Taro?
it was taro.
Yeah.
Sometimes breadfruit.
Yeah, breadfruit.
Arrowroot, and then potato and kumara.
Yeah, yeah.
But like it was
place
cool. I just
Yeah.
thought it was a real cool play on like
Right.
obviously using what's
What they've
there.
got to
Ingredients.
make chips.
And
yeah.
it's just like I don't know if it costs a lot, but it was just a cool, like it was $10, which is probably quite a lot for chips. But
Not really. I'd say you're probably paying $10 for a
Standard.
bowl of chips at most places now, yeah.
it's pretty good. Like it was just cool having a different thing. Like you can go try this one, eat this one. I'll go back to that one.
And
I don't know.
all together.
Thought it was quite cool. Like no one here is doing. I don't see kumara and potato chips.
Nah,
you know
not,
what I mean?
not as a little
Not as
mixed
a
bowl,
mix,
eh?
yeah.
Cut as different shapes,
Shapes.
different
Oh,
textures.
cool.
So
That's cool.
that was a very cool part.
I've not been to Raro for 6 years, so I'd actually...
Highly
that
recommend.
sounds cool.
Yeah, highly. I had a great week there.
Yeah, awesome.
And it was like, it got a little bit cold. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But the day when the sun was out, cool. I think we're getting like 25.
Yeah.
And the water, the snorkeling's awesome. Like you can literally just go out and
Float around.
flutter around. Currents are real strong at the bottom of the island. So that's where the turtles are.
Yeah.
And there's a massive passage that comes out.
Ah, yeah.
So when
Funnels
when
heaps
it's
of-
heading into low tide,
Yeah.
like people have to get saved quite a lot. So watch out for that if you're
Yeah.
going. But everywhere else, awesome. Had a good wicked
Yeah,
week.
cool.
And then-
Awesome, beautiful. That's nice to hear.
One restaurant we went to that was phenomenal was called Antipodes.
Oh, nice.
So that was like a Mediterranean island cross.
Yeah,
I
cool.
guess. And that was the best food that we had the whole time.
Nice. We've got a bit of a list of new restaurants and cafes around town that we should really go and try. I might
Oh yeah.
snag
Right
him
now.
on a Friday and do a little bit of
Walk around.
recce, because there's Captain Bones, which has just opened on the cruise deck in the Mount.
Oh,
which
I went there.
Maddie's done the menu, so I'm expecting it to be great.
Oh, cool.
Because she's very clever. So I'd like to go and suss that. And then the Palace Boys are doing burritos at night at Blondie.
Oh, cracker.
So I think it's called Burrito Bros or something. I'm not sure, but they're doing burritos, which
Makes sense.
great. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Great use of the cafe after hours. And Florence in town, new cafe restaurant.
I've heard of that.
He was the guy originally behind Elizabeth, and then Pearl.
Pearl.
Yep, so great. Like, should be great.
Is there any way we can do a podcast at one of them? Just gonna set up our mics.
Yeah.
And then there was another new one that, well, I can't remember now. Yeah, anyway, can't remember. I think we've got the rugby boys coming on next week.
Oh, yes.
Fake Man Rodden,
Yeah.
maybe, tentatively.
What day are you guys doing that?
I've said Tuesday or Wednesday. I just said for them to let us know when they're free.
Oh, okay. I'm away.
Training and stuff.
I'm away Wednesday.
Oh, again.
Yeah. Well, I'm going up for a meta thing in Auckland.
Oh, nice. Well, probably, yeah. I mean,
might-
4 is probably enough on the podcast anyways, probably.
Not that matters. Sorry.
I
Just in case you want me to be there.
well, we've only got 4 mics.
I've only got 4 mics.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Might get
You
cut
can be the
anyway.
Yeah, I would've-
slam.
I would have been out anyway.
I went to Pearl Kitchen for dinner on Friday night, actually, speaking of Pearl Kitchen. And they've got a really nice Friday night menu. So they usually, I think they're only open Friday nights. Great cafe, but it was nice. It was really nice food.
What made it nice?
Maybe just different because we like, you know, when you're, where can we go for dinner? And Pat, there's only a couple of places.
yeah.
We're, let's do Pearl. And they had a snacky menu, which you could order piece by piece. So they had a calamari, which was $4, and it's like a nice piece of calamari like that with a bit of mayo and you garnish it.
Tapas,
So it was
but
almost like a
individual.
tapas, which I really like because we didn't want a whole bowl of calamari. We wanted 2 pieces of calamari,
just
which we
one
could
cut.
order.
Yeah.
Lamb rib, you could order 2
rib?
lamb ribs.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to try calamari, lamb rib, and then we ordered 2 croquettes.
Right.
So they're like $3, bites, which I don't think anyone else is doing that.
Nah.
Locally. I really enjoyed that. So obviously you're going 2, and then we got a chicken salad, and then we got a pizza, which we did not need, and then Kit ate a $35 Wagyu burger, and he like destroyed this thing, and he was so happy. It was like dripping down, and I had a bite of that, and it was, amazing. Real nice.
Cool.
I rate Pearl, eh?
Oh,
It's
I do too. And then we had a dessert. We had chocolate mousse, but it was $12. And I just feel like you can't get anything for $12
No.
anywhere. All their desserts were $12, and I've gotten used to desserts creeping up towards $20 mark, up to
Yeah.
$25 mark.
You're getting out
And
there, eh?
I'm not picky on price, because I trust that the restaurants charge what they need to charge, and it's up to me to be able to afford that or not. But when you're looking at a $25 dessert, you're kind of like, oh, I probably don't need that. When it's a $12 one to share between two or three, boom, done. Perfect into the night. Loved it. I think that you literally can't even get a bloody Big Mac for $12, can you? You can't get anything.
Can't get anything.
Nah.
So, great. Yeah, really enjoyed, worth a try, for sure. Great owners.
Have you managed to try the, how do you say it, leopard pizza?
No, Leopard Boy Pizza, no, but I follow them on Insta.
Where's
so I'd
that?
like to try. I think he's a pop-up. He's doing
Pop-up.
pop-ups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he seems to be popping up. I think he did something with, who was it? They did a little event together. It was literally 2 weeks ago.
The chef,
Yeah, look,
Shell's
they did.
friend?
Yeah, they did. But they did a pop up at a.
at a
It
restaurant.
might have been special mention, and they just went in for a night, slung out pizzas.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen him pop up a few places, which is cool. I just don't get out and about much, I'm so bad at leaving PAP now.
What, 'cause
So bad.
Is your fitness or?
I think I just don't like driving half an hour to the Mount, maybe. Oh, big mention to Solera has just been awarded another hat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Only one who's ever gotten to that level in the Bay of Plenty. So well done, Solera.
Oh, that's cool.
That was great timing after my best meal ever of my life the other week that I had.
Is that two hats?
Yeah. Yeah, no one else even comes close. So if you're wanting one meal in the Bay, go see Solera, I think that. And they're doing it for $90, you know?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh.
Great. Very
Good to have
cool.
that, yeah.
Very cool for us. I think we,
No one gets that, eh?
Yeah.
Does anyone else have a hat?
No, I
Anyone
don't.
else?
I don't want to say no because I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay, yeah.
I'm not going to answer that because keep assuming things.
you don't
eh?
know.
I don't know. I don't know, but not that I've seen. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's us. Yeah, I'm on my fitness plan, so I haven't eaten anything nice. Apart from Pearl, and then I had to eat nothing for the next 2 days to make up for it because I'd had aioli with everything, and I didn't want to log it, but I was like, I'll log it because when I'm wondering why I'm so fat, I'll know why. And spoon of aioli on the calamari, spoon of aioli on my chicken, spoon of aioli with my croquette, spoon of aioli on my bloody gochujang chicken salad, and a chocolate mousse. Yeah, okay, thank you very much. 5,000 fucking calories. And the trainer, he must have picked it up straight away. He's like, right, how are we going to deal with this? I was like, shit, I'm not even full. I'm still hungry.
I'm still hungry.
He's like, well, you've really cooked this one up. You can eat 1,000 calories for the next week or something, or just knock it out. So I ate nothing all weekend except chicken tenderloins. Now ready to jump off a
Unseasoned.
cliff. I was so depressed. I hated it. I have a big tantrum. I just wanted a chocolate bar last night. I don't know how much longer. I'm down 5 kilos. I need to get 3 more off, and then I can cool them up and
Chill out a bit.
Drop.
cut ties, eh? till I put it back on. Hey, watch this reverse diet coming at you.
See it Jan first day. Anyway,
This doyo about to reverse. Yeah, okay,
What's the time
great. It is time for lunch, 11:50. Let's go.
I've got to go plan Father's Day.
Yeah, true. Father's Day.
Big one for you. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.